Welcome to the Newcastle United Career Mode episode 3 for you all here today. And as you see, the table has been updated on your right hand side. We currently sit 10th in the Premier League. Most appearances of the club, Bruno Ramirez so far with 14. Alexander Isak with 9 goals. Joel Linton with 4 assists. And Nick Pope picking up 4 clean sheets so far this season. I saw last episode was definitely a mixture of results. However, we got some bigger news, confirmed departures. Duvaka, Lascelles, Wilson, Kraft, Ruddy and Mark Gillespie will all be leaving at the end of the season on expiry of their contracts. Anyway, let's get into the first game here of today as we still stay at St James's Park to begin the episode. Hopefully, we can pick a positive result here against Arne Slot's rejuvenated Liverpool side. Come on, Newcastle United. Gonna be a difficult fixture. Top club, top team, Liverpool. But I believe when we're playing at our best, we can pick up 3 points here, especially at our fortress. Liverpool, however, do create the first chance of the game as they have the ball on the left side. Andy Robertson plays it into Bosley. Nick Pope is there to make almost make an incredible save. It comes off the post and rebounds straight into the path of Chiesa, who finishes it home as he goes to celebrate to the camera. We quickly respond here down the left side with Isak being played in, and he finishes it. Of course he does. It's 1-1. Newcastle didn't take us long to respond. Lovely ball from Lewis Hall to find Isak, who finishes it cool and calmly past the keeper. Liverpool have another chance here as they come forward. Chiesa into Ollie Watkins, into Cody Gakpo, who shoots from distance, and Nick Pope with a very good stop there to deny Liverpool taking the lead. However, from the resulting corner, Liverpool do end up taking the lead, and Ryan Gravenberch and Liverpool go back in front. The Flying Dutchman there with a lovely headed finish. And then into the second half, Liverpool square a ball into Ollie Watkins. His shot was blocked, rebounds to Gakpo, and then Nick Pope, the crucial save. How on earth did Liverpool not go further in front there? But when you don't take your chances, you get paid, and Anthony Gordon makes it 2-2, the former Everton winger. However, Liverpool, we all know what Liverpool can do. They can respond just as well as we do. And Liverpool make it 3-2 of Ollie Watkins, signed from Aston Villa. Very gutting. Liverpool come again here with Chiesa down the right side. He puts a lovely ball into the path of Watkins, who smashes it through the roof of the net and in to the goal. 4-2 Liverpool. And it looks like we are on course here for a defeat at St James's Park. Liverpool here just taunting with us. They thread a ball through Salah. In goal, 5-2, very frustrating, very frustrating result this to take. And they could make it 6, however, the shot is just wide, and that is how the game ends. 5-2 to Liverpool here. Very disappointing. The scoreline does not reflect the actual performance. 5-2 Liverpool full time, and a rather frustrating result. Yeah, very frustrating. We played okay in that game. We created a good amount of chances, but unfortunately Liverpool took theirs. We couldn't take ours. Good result for Liverpool. Us back to the drawing board as we are going to head to Griffin. No, it's not Griffin Park anymore, is it? It's the Brentford Community Stadium, where we're going to be taking on Brentford, of course, away from home. Hopefully, we can try and pick up a better result here and hopefully pick up some points on the road. Let's go Newcastle. We had the first chance of the game. Murphy delivers a ball into Anthony Gordon. He tries an acrobatic overhead kick attempt, which is well saved from Fleckham. And now we head into the 15th minute. Miley plays a great ball into Isak. Isak, lovely ball roll on the inside, shoots in the near post, and it is 1-0 Newcastle United. 15 minutes gone on the clock. A fantastic goal there from Alexander Isak, who we all know is going to be such a good player for us. Brentford almost respond here on the left side with Lewis Parr. Play ball into Mbeumo. Mbeumo just couldn't get the power on the shot. It's a good save from Nick Pope. We have a great chance to make it 2, where Bruno Ramirez's Travella's shot is blocked. Rebounds to Lewis Hall on the left side. Delivers a ball into Isak, who drops it down. And Gordon for 2. But Flecken gets down to it easily. And now we are into the second half here as Damsgaard plays in Lewis Park. Lewis Park with a great first time ball to find Kramovic. And Kramovic with a clever finish. And Brentford draw level here at home. Very frustrating one to take that. 1-1. And now Brentford again down this left side, plays it into Mbeumo, Mbeumo into Kramovic, plays it across to Rico Henry, rebound back to Kramovic, who just holds off the defence, back into Lewis Pot, then back into Henry, shot from distance, but it is well stopped again there from Kramovic. Brentford applying all the pressure, Hall gets beaten, ball to the back stick, header from Lewis Potter, squirms its way through, and Brentford look like they've won it. 2-1 Brentford, King Lewis Potter. Very frustrating, that. Very, very frustrating. And to even make the defeat even crueler, Kramovic across it to Mbeumo. Mbeumo, great stop from Nick Pope. We have a chance here, but it's not going to come to anything. Dibbling, into path for Isak. Isak touch across, and I trolled you. 2-2. Alexander Isak. Love it. Let's go. 2-2. We draw level here against Brentford. What a result this is. A late goal. We kept going. We kept fighting. Down to the Newcastle heritage. A fantastic result. And we pick up 3 points away at Brentford. Great result here. Yeah, fantastic result here for Newcastle. Fantastic result here. Brentford look very stunned. Might I add, look very, very, very stunned. Incredible. Let's go. Fantastic here from Newcastle United. A huge point. However, gutted we couldn't get all 3. However, let's head in to the next game of the episode, which we have another Premier League fixture as we're going to take on Leicester City at St James's Park. Isak 12 goals this season. Very impressive from the Swedish forward. We're going to take on Leicester City here, which is, I don't know, I think all teams represent their big challenge, but this is a game we should be looking at to get 3 points in at St James's Park, under the lights. Hopefully, we can pick a positive result here. And we do start off really well as we come forward with Anthony Gordon down the left side. Anthony Gordon into Isak. Dibbling makes a great run through the middle and then shoots to the far post, which it clips on the outside of the post and goes out for a goal kick. Leicester City in the 40th minute with their first shot of the game from distance. They managed to go 1-0 in front here through their new signing, Brian Brobbery. 1-0 Leicester City here on the 40th minute. Very frustrating to take. Very, very frustrating to take indeed. It didn't take us to the 64th minute to create our next chance of the game as balls down the right side to find Dibbling, who plays it across to Gordon. And what an unbelievable save from Hermansen. Unbelievable save there to deny the leveller. Leicester have themselves a corner, but we managed to try and break it with Joel Linton down the left side, the Brazilian. There's Gordon ahead of him, but Joel Linton going to run on his own, using his pace. Joel Linton running forward. Vestergaard out of stamina. He squares it across. Isak, 1-1. And it had to be him, didn't it? We are level here at St James's Park. Isak with a leveller against relegation threatened Leicester City. However, that is how the game ends. A 1-1 draw. Leicester City obviously led just before half-time, Brian Brobbery, and then just over the hour mark, we levelled it. And that was that. And a point taken at St James's Park. 2 unbeaten, however, winless in our last three games here to start off the episode. Very gutting indeed. And that is not a Wilfred Ndidi pun. Very frustrating. Very frustrating indeed. Yeah, it's going to be gutting one to take this one. You know, we really need to be building up some form. We want to change the Champions League, but results like these, this ain't going to help us. This is not going to help us one single bit. Make sure to drop a like on the episode if you guys are enjoying it so far. But we are now coming up to bigger things. EFL Cup game, quarter-finals against Aston Villa here, which we're hoping to try and pick up a good result. Going to be a difficult game again, Villa. Very good side. But at St James's Park again, we shouldn't fear anybody. Let's take on Aston Villa here with Newcastle United here in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. And Nick Pope, fantastic goal kick, delivers it up to Callum Wilson, who flick header on to Pavan Murphy. Wilson's in. Great stop there from Emi Martinez. Almost 1-0 Newcastle. Then the half-hour mark, we come forward here. Murphy, Wilson, into Harvey Barnes, inside the box, shoots across goal, and we make it 1-0 Newcastle here on the half-hour mark. Newcastle lead 1-0. A fantastic finish there from Harvey Barnes, but that is that. Full time. 1-0 Newcastle United. A fantastic result here. Not too much to comment. The game's was a really ball game. Nice to get a clean sheet. Villa were poor, and to be honest with you, we were much better. But we do win. 1-0 Newcastle United. A fantastic result. That's what you got to do. You got to ground out to get these results. And that's exactly what we've done. Fantastic here. Let's go. Great win here. And we're into the semi-finals of the EFL Carabao Cup, whatever we're calling it nowadays. Great result here. Newcastle 1, Aston Villa 0. And now we head back into the Premier League as we're going to head to Portman Road here away from home, hoping to try and get back to winning ways. Been a pretty poor episode so far, bar that EFL Cup game that you all just saw. But we are here at St James's Park. Here at Portman Road. Sorry, my apologies. Here in our very nice away kit. I'm not so sure on the badge, but I love the, like the green and the white and the black. Really mixes well. But Ipswich Town, relegation threatened in this game. And to be honest with you, with our results recently, we're a bit relegation threatened. But I'm sure and hopefully we are going to bounce back here against Ipswich. We do have their own threats. Liam Delap being the main one. The big money signing from Manchester City. Come on. Let's go. Right, ball now whipped in here from Newcastle. Cleared away from Ipswich. Miley picks up the ball to Anthony Gordon. Gordon tries to bend the ball in, but unfortunately his shot is just wide. Close there from Anthony Gordon. Ipswich break it down the left side into Sammy Skimotics, who does some lovely ball rolls. Plays in Delap. Delap's in. Shoots across goal. Nick Pope equal to it. Very good stop there from the English international. But now we're going to break forward here in Newcastle. Lovely ball there from Harvey Barnes. Find Isak in. Very similar to the Delap chance. However, Isak buries instead of where Delap's effort was saved by Nick Pope. Newcastle in front here. Half an hour gone. 1-0 Newcastle United. Let's go. Alexander Isak, who's had big interest in real life. Miley has the ball on the edge of the box, plays it back into Isak. We're pinging around the ball very nicely on the edge of the box. We find Anthony Gordon, who sees Bruno Ramirez with a lovely finish there into the back of the net. 2-0 Newcastle United here versus Ipswich, and we're on track here to pick up 3 points away from home and get our first Premier League win of the episode. Bruno Ramirez, the captain, for a very clever finish there past Muric. Power over placement. Let's go. Anthony Gordon here has a shot from distance, which is well saved there from Muric. Very well saved effort indeed there for Cosby and keeper. However, he gives it away immediately straight from kickoff. And then Harvey Barnes into the path of Gamiro, plays it into Gordon. Shimmies to the left, shimmies to the right. And shimmies it into the top right corner. Newcastle 3. Ipswich 0. A fantastic result here as Anthony Gordon goes to celebrate in front of the travelling fans. 3-0 Newcastle United, and an incredible result here to take after a really poor Premier League start to the episode. Full time, 3-0 Newcastle. Let's go. Big 3 points here versus Ipswich Town, who a side which, no disrespect to them, a side that we should be beating with our squad. A fantastic result. Very well played. Very well played. A clean sheet as well, which we haven't got for a few games now. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic here from Newcastle United. Great result. Isak, man of the match again. Who else would you expect? Great result. Absolutely fantastic result here for Newcastle United versus Ipswich Town. Anyway, let's get into our next game here with Newcastle, as we are now back here in the Premier League in a tough-ish fixture, game that we're probably expected to still, do well in, but a relatively challenging team, as we are about to see here in Aston Villa again, which we've already beaten today. Hopefully, we can get back-to-back wins. Tyrone Mings leading out Villa, and obviously we've been led out by Bruno Ramirez. And Villa have the first chance of the game here over half an hour as they play down the left side with John McGinn, who sees a run here from Di Lorenzo, who delivers a ball into the box, cleared away, and it falls into Ian Matson, who kind of wraps his body around the ball and tries to shoot, which was wide, and we do make it 1-0 for a lovely passing move on the left side. Gordon made a run, thread it through to him, finished it on a tight angle. 1-0 Newcastle versus Aston Villa. Let's go. And then at the start of the second half here with a great chance, Barnes into Isak. Isak shoots across goal again from a very tight angle, but it's just wide there from the Swedish striker. Close, but still no cherry. Chance here now for Aston Villa as they have a chance at 1-1. They work the ball really nice in the box, and this is a situation where anything could have happened there, but instead it just goes wide. Villa calmly playing the ball around the back here at the moment, but they've been caught out by Harvey Barnes down the right side, who's going to try and play a ball in, which he does. Lovely ball in. Gordon, 2-0 Newcastle. Let's go. 2-0 Newcastle United here versus Aston Villa. 65 minutes gone. Incredible. Let's go Newcastle. This is a fantastic result here versus Villa. 65 minutes gone here. 2-0 Newcastle. And there we have it. Full time. 2-0 Newcastle versus Villa. Another win here at St James's Park. Villa thoroughly disappointing. Didn't create too much there. Apart from that Ian Matson shot. But yeah, full time. 2-0 Newcastle. A fantastic result here against Villa. Let's go Newcastle United as we beat Aston Villa here. However, our my afternoon as I'm recording this, doesn't get any easier. We take on Manchester United away from home here at Old Trafford. However, with back-to-back wins under our belt, we are thoroughly in good form at the moment. Alexander Isak's 14th Premier League goal of the season. He's the Premier League's top goal scorer. Man to watch out for. Come on, Newcastle. Let's take on Manchester United here at Old Trafford. One of the toughest places to go. I think we all know that. Well, maybe not recently, but in terms of over the history of football. Newcastle in real life did win this fixture. Hopefully, we can do the same here. They've made quite a few niche signings here in Manchester United in their career mode in this stage. Jarrod Bowen being one of them, which I think is definitely an intriguing one. Manchester United here playing the ball around the back. Out wide it's Garnacho. Garnacho tries to beat Isak, but Isak wins it back. Then plays through Jacob Murphy, who's in down the left side. Jacob Murphy versus Onana. Jacob Murphy tries to go for the shot, but just couldn't get his shot off. And Andre Onana and the defender put good pressure on him. Took us to the 20th minute now to create another chance. Gordon into Isak. Held up play from Gordon. Hold up play from Isak, into Gordon. Then across to Murphy. Murphy shoots across goal. Beats Andre Onana. And Jacob Murphy with the celebration here. Fantastic there from Jacob Murphy. 1-0 Newcastle United. We have a chance to make it 2-0. Isak on the edge of the box. Shoots well blocked. Rebounds to Camiros, who shoots. And he should be making it 2-0. But unfortunately for him, it is wide. Man United come forward here with Garnacho into Højlund. Højlund as well. Garnacho. Chance here for Manchester United. Højlund again. Back to Garnacho. Højlund holding it off inside the box. They're just passing it around. Lovely floated ball in. Bowen volley inside the box. Or a lovely cross in towards the far post. And it's 1-1. Manchester United are level here. And now we're into the 80th minute where United look to win it. Ball whipped in. Header. Højlund. Late drama again. 2-1 Manchester United. And yeah, that is a real tough pill to swallow there in this game. Ball now whipped in here again from Manchester United. Held up here from Højlund. Edge of the box here, Bruno. Back to Højlund. Højlund shoots. Well blocked. Ricochets back to him, who finishes it. And that is game, set, match. 3-1 Manchester United. Højlund with the goal again. And things only get worse. Garnacho makes it 4. Late on, we absolutely had a collapse there as we tried to go for it as soon as we went 2-1 down, seeing 2 goals in a matter of minutes. 4-1 Manchester United. A really disappointing result here at Old Trafford here for us. And we are going to have a long look at ourselves as we go into Spurs away from home in the final game of this episode. Very frustrating. Very frustrating to lead the game and dominate the first half and dominate up until they scored. And then since they scored, cruise control for Manchester United. They managed to get more goals, clever finishes. Yeah, honestly, I really can't express my disappointments. You know, very frustrating. 4-1 Man United. Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow, that. It really is. But anyway, for the final game of the episode, we travel away to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium here in the Premier League. And some match intro here. Saw some policemen at the start. Hopefully not too many scraps. Hopefully our players won't be scrapping the Spurs players anyway. But if we do lose this, hope they do. But yeah, no easy games in football. We all are well of that. And Spurs, especially with their quality players like Son being one of the standout ones, this could be a really difficult match. Come on, Newcastle. Let's see how we do away from home. Newcastle in down the left side here with Lewis Hall, who does really well to see Isak peel off in the inside the box and tries to get the ball into the near post, but it's a well-saved effort there from Vicario. Corner kick whipped in, Joel Linton with the header, and Newcastle lead away to Spurs. We did it against United though, so we've got to keep calm, but Joel Linton, very good header. The way he just heads it down, bounces up into the top corner is the perfect header. And Newcastle United make it 1-0. Honestly, a perfect header. Keeper and defender, no chance. Let's go. Spurs here have their first chance of the game as they come from the left side. Werner, balls to far post, headed away from Hall. Maddison, though, managed to pick up the pieces. Plays it into Kulusevski, into Bentancur, into Son. Lovely passing movement, and Spurs level it here. 38 minutes gone, 1-1. Son with a very, very, very good finish. And then Spurs now on the 50-minute mark. Good shot. Great shot. 2-1 Spurs here v Newcastle. Son puts the Spurs back in, puts them in front, sorry. However, we respond instantly. Isak's in. What does he do? He buries it. Let's go. 2-2. Come on. Newcastle level here versus Spurs. What a game's riding to be. We give away the ball cheaply here. Solanke, lovely heel-to-heel flick. In on goal. Shoots. 3-2 Spurs. Again, we have to come back from behind. Can we do it again? I don't know. I'm not so sure. We had them on the right side with Jacob Murphy, who does really well, who sees Tino Livramento, then into Bruno, into Barnes. 85th minute. We level it. Let's go. Harvey Barnes, 3-3. Come on. Let's go. Solanke, though, gets in on goal again. Beats the challenge of Botman and Shaw. And Solanke 4-3. And I believe Spurs have most likely won it. Oh, that is real tough to take. Chance in out for Spurs. Solanke in again. Finishes it. 5-3 Spurs. Game, set, match. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Spurs Newcastle United career mode. If you have, please do make sure to drop a like and subscribe. That would mean so much. We are in January. Let me know any signing suggestions if you are watching it to this point. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Take care.